up in 3 days. And so I've had some people requesting that I make a video about the 50th anniversary of the best television show ever. So that's what I'm doing. Now, I purposely have not looked up spoilers for this episode because I don't want to ruin it. For once in my life, I don't want to know what's going on. This is a really special episode, and this doesn't happen ever in any other show ever. So I feel like it's kind of our fandom duty to, not try and ruin it before it comes out. Am I speaking blasphemous things, or does that make sense? By the way, apologies once again. I don't know if you can see that my bed isn't made, but we have a pretty princess who does not want to get up. If you guys want to see, she's been like this for a good 2 hours, so. One of the reasons why I haven't been on here in a while is because I've been working on the website so hardcore, and once again, even though I feel like I end up saying this ad nauseum in my newer videos, the website is www.thegeekycauldron.com, and the 2 E's in geeky are the number 3. Is it 3 this way? No, it's not. Whatever. So I have some newspaper cutouts, because I'm like a 90-year-old lady with my newspaper cutouts. Actually, my dad rips these things out for me. My parents may not understand my obsessions, or at least most of them, but they do feed into them. So whether or not they realize they're doing that, BBC America is doing an entire week of Doctor Who related fantasticness. It started on Monday, which was an entire day marathon of the Doctors revisited, starting from the first one. And that was at like 9 o'clock in the morning. Monday night, they did a Tales from the TARDIS kind of documentary, and then they did the Science of Doctor Who. Yesterday morning started a 5-day run of marathon fantasticness, which is pretty cool. And then Friday night, they're doing An Adventure in Space and Time, which is a sort of dramatization of the creation of the original Doctor Who with Argus Filch, David Bradley, playing William Hartnell, who was the first Doctor. So that is actually amazing. And before An Adventure in Space and Time, there's this special called Doctor Who Explained, which is basically the point in your life where you need to kidnap whoever you want to become a Doctor Who fan, strap them to a couch, and like give them a really long, bendy, swiggly straw so they can sip something, preferably like beer, and make them watch this, because Doctor Who Explained is supposed to be a crash course for people who suck. I mean, people who aren't fans of the show. So it's a good thing to show people who have never gotten into it. I have a few people in mind who I'm going to kidnap and make watch this. Alana, coming for you. So this is all leading up to what's going on Saturday. Now, BBC kind of threw me for a loop here. They're doing a global simulcast, which means the time that it's airing in Britain, which is the most important because it's a British TV show, it's literally going to air at that exact time everywhere, no matter what time of the day it is. So as soon as it starts airing in Britain, it's airing everywhere else it's going to air. And unfortunately for people who work on Saturdays, it's airing at 2:50 p.m. this upcoming Saturday for the East Coast of the United States. And now I can get into a couple of things that I know or understand, because they're things that aren't spoilers, and they're things that just you could turn on your television and go to info in the guide and it would tell you. So the plot for The Day of the Doctor goes as such, and I'm going to read it to you because I can't pretend like I would remember something like this. The plot, as released by the BBC, states, the Doctors embark on their greatest adventure in this 50th anniversary special. In 2013, something terrible is awakening in London's National Gallery. In 1562, a murderous plot is about in Elizabethan England, and somewhere in space, an ancient battle reaches its devastating conclusion. All of reality is at stake as the Doctor's own dangerous past comes back to haunt him. So what we can already tell from this is the Time War. So there's definitely, I mean, we kind of already knew that the Time War was going to be involved when John Hurt showed up, because John Hurt is apparently technically a regeneration of the Doctor, that he does not identify as the Doctor because he didn't act like the Doctor, aka he was a massive dick. They've been playing with this, and I didn't put this together until later than I should have, but they've been playing with this for a very long time with Doctor Who. That binary, I mean, you see it the best in A Nightmare in Silver, that really thin line that he walks, where he could be really great or he could be, you know, kind of a huge dick. Now it makes so much more sense, because there was a point in his life when he was a huge dick for like an entire life. Or like a, you know, an entire regen, which is like not a life. It's like 4 years, which is a little short, but you know what I mean. We can say with certainty that this episode is going to delve into the Time War, especially because John Hurt is hanging about. There's also a clip that was shown for the BBC Children in Need charity function, and in it, the Doctor and Clara, so 11, and Clara are visiting the London Museum, or whatever museum that was, and the woman shows him 3 paintings that are all landscapes that have the glass broken outwards, and apparently something from inside the painting broke out, even though, and then she's like, I don't know, I thought that was kind of cheesy, because she was like, look, these are landscapes, no figures are in this picture, but there was, check out my iPad, and she like holds up her iPad, and you can see what's pretty much obviously a Zygon. So Zygons are breaking out of paintings. And we knew Zygons were coming back, but I didn't realize it would be in a breaking out of paintings sort of way. I don't know why I wouldn't connect Zygons with fine art, but... We also see in this clip from BBC Children in Need how 10 and 11, or 11 and 12, Tennant and Smith, how they meet for the first time. And basically they must be searching for this portal, because they both jump into a portal and meet in this forest, and that must be where they meet for the first time. That clip's also on our website if you want to check it out. Also, you should probably check out The Night of the Doctor, which is the prequel starring Paul McGann. That's really cool, and it's like 9 minutes long or something. I don't really remember how much it is, but it's the prequel to The Day of the Doctor. So we have a lot of things going on. We obviously know that Rose and Ten are back. I don't like that David Tennant's hair isn't sticky uppy. Am I allowed to be mad about that? Because I am. Like, I want his hair to be like, I'm David Tennant. Well, I don't want to start fucking trying to figure out, like, little subtle things. We know the Daleks are back. We know the Zygons are back. We know the 3 Doctors are going to be working together at the same time. Someone somewhere was saying that Tom Baker admitted to the Huffington Post that he's going to be in the 50th anniversary, but he's not supposed to say so, and do you want a jelly baby, and, like, something like that. But I don't know how true that is. Guys, the 50th anniversary is, like, 3 days away. I mean, I'm the kind of person that when I get excited about something, I get like these tears in my eyes of irrational excitement, fear, sadness, happiness. Like, I'm basically so overwhelmed I cry. I'm really just freakishly excited and worked up about being excited. I'm like, I just want it to be now. Like, Saturday, oh god. Also, they've released a bunch of stills. They've all already circulated, being the background on my laptop. A bunch of stills from the episodes. So if you check that out, there's also a ton of pictures that are pretty revealing in terms of knowing how certain scenes kind of play out. So I think you should check that out too. Basically, you should check everything out I've mentioned here. Then you should do what I do, which is like spew it on people who don't care about Doctor Who. Take this information, do with it what you will, but preferably tell everyone and get like a megaphone and then tell everyone that way. And then put it on your Twitter and your Facebook and your Instagram and Vine, and mentioned it on Blind Dates. The 50th anniversary of Doctor Who. If you're on the East Coast, 2:50 p.m. Saturday, you best be sitting in a seat. You best be watching this. See Day of the Doctor. Not because of the material. I'm excited about the material. Why am I yawning? I think I need coffee. I'm addicted. Finger word vomit. That sounds nasty. Interesting. Oh, excuse me for disturbing your slump. This show's gonna go on until like America and Britain no longer exist as countries as we know it, and then I'm sure there will still be some sort of underground Doctor Who television network, because the show can't stop happening. I won't let it. I'm getting better at it. Getting better at it. Oh, this always breaks though. Got a floppy one. I'm going to catching fire.